can fly. I believe I can touch the hi guys. Welcome to Smoking Guns workout number 3. I've posted a video tutorial and I'll leave a link in the description box below. Our first move is going to be the 180 swimmers press squats, and I was using two 10-pound dumbbells for this. You're going to start with your feet right underneath your shoulders in the squat position. Your body's going to stay in the same position throughout, leading the turns with your feet. And you're going to stop at 90 degrees and then make the full transition to the 180 degree mark. Once you reach that, you're going to lift yourself up using the heels of your feet. As you come up, you lift your arms into a curl and then press up with your palms facing away from you. So turn, lift up, curl up with your palms facing in, and as you press up, your palms are facing out. Up next, we have the Camel Bow hold. You're going to get in the kneeling position with your knees directly beneath your shoulders, and you'll really be engaging your quads and your abs here to keep your upper body stable. I was reaching one hand for the opposite foot, but as always in the video tutorial I give you easier variations. So you're going to do that once on each side and then lower yourself to the ground. And this is the bow pose, and you're going to hold that for 2 to 3 seconds and then return to camel. In the bow position, you're going to reach back and grab your ankles and really pull your upper body up off the floor using your legs. This is definitely one of the easiest moves in this workout. Okay, now we'll be doing the Bulgarian death lunges with curls. I was using two 10-pound weights. As always, you can modify by going heavier or lighter. You're going to place one foot up onto a solid, steady surface. This is also called the split lunge or balance lunge. So you'll be lunging 3 times, lunging down. As you come down, the weights stay at your side. As you come up, you're curling up. Once you've done that 3 times, as you come down, you drop the weights and hop up onto your lunging leg. As always, keep your weight in the heel of your lunging leg. Keep your shoulders down and away from your ears and your core tight. We'll be staying on one leg for the full minute and then switching sides after the 15-second break. Next we have bungee jumps. I had to pause for a moment here to get set up. Hopefully you already have your equipment ready, so you can just go ahead and fast forward here, or you get a longer break. I was using 2 chairs with a weight set at the back to prevent a visit to the hospital. You could use 2 chairs, you could use 1 chair or a set of stairs, sturdy box, just whatever you have available. The reason I call these bungee jumps is you're gonna hop up onto the chair, turn around, and then once you hit the ground, you're going to immediately spring up onto the other chair. As always, land softly when you jump, and just be very careful that whatever you're jumping onto is sturdy enough to hold your weight and won't tip over. Here I was using folding chairs, which isn't the most ideal, but whatever you have, just make it work for you. Alright, we're about halfway through, and we'll be doing the L-sit next. Brief disclaimer, this is my 3rd attempt at this, so needless to say, I have not mastered it yet. Now, as the name suggests, you're going to be seated with your legs extended out in front of you. Your hands are supposed to be facing forward, but that just felt really uncomfortable for my wrists. You're going to have them placed slightly ahead of your butt, and the point is to try to lift your entire body off the ground. And as you can see, I struggled with that. I had to keep one foot on the floor as I raised one of my legs. It really, 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 really burns in the quads. Really, 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 really burns the quads. Burning. In the video tutorial, I will be showing progressions for the L-sit. So up next we have the curling basketball lunges. I was using one 20-pound dumbbell. You're going to hold it in one hand and lunge forward with the same side leg. As you lunge forward, you're going to bring the weight underneath your lunging leg to pass over to the opposite arm. As soon as you made that transition, you're going to curl up, do a bicep curl with that arm, and then step up and switch sides. You're always going to be lunging with the same side arm that the weight's on. Alright, now we'll be doing the wall sit curls. I started out with 2 10-pound weights, but later on you'll see me make the switch to the 15-pound set. You're going to place your back against the wall and slowly lower yourself down until your legs reach a 90-degree angle, as if you're actually sitting in a chair. And as you're in that position, you're going to do an alternating bicep curl. If at any point you need to drop the weight, you can, or you can just do this without weight. It's really going to work your hamstrings, your quads, just basically your entire lower body is going to be on fire. Just try to stay as low as you can for the entire minute. Alright, we have 3 more moves left, and we're on the broad jump rollback with a med ball. The one that I'm using weighs 6 pounds. Here in a second, you're going to see my brilliant lack of foresight when my plastic hair clip self-destructs. It felt awesome. You're going to start out with a broad jump, just jumping as far forward as you can. Once you land, ideally you want to land in a low squat position, and as soon as you land in the squat, you're going to roll back, and then using your momentum, jump up and raise the med ball above your head as you reach the top. Right there is where it broke, and you may see pieces of it flying around. I think it's when I was doing the ninja jump tucks. Speaking of which, that's our next move. It's the Russian twist with a twist. I was using a 15-pound weight. As always, you can go heavier or you can skip the equipment. Just get in the seated position and raise your legs off the ground, leaning back slightly. The higher you lift your legs and the straighter, the more challenging. You're going to bring the weight to the outside of your hip each time, for 3 repetitions, touching the dumbbell as close to the floor, but ideally you want to actually touch the ground and twist your torso. For the ninja jump tuck, I give a full breakdown in the video tutorial. So 3 Russian twists into ninja, hop up, and do a jump tuck. Here we have our last move before the bonus. It's the plank curls. You're going to get in the plank position with your feet spread much wider than shoulder width. You're going to do 3 curls per side and then alternate arms. You're going to do a bicep curl just as if you were standing. The only difference is you're in the plank position. Amazing job, guys. That was not my jazz hands. That's me showing you that I'm pouring sweat. So if you're going to go ahead and join me for this challenge, take a short break. Set your stopwatch for 3 minutes. If you don't feel up for doing the challenge, as always, please like, subscribe, leave any comments, questions, or suggestions in the comment box. and thank you for watching. Otherwise, go ahead and get ready for the bonus round. So the original name for this was the Running Man Burpees, but as I was practicing, I felt more like Neo from The Matrix, so I dubbed it the Matrix Burpees. Now in hindsight, I kind of wish I'd worn my shades, but knowing my luck with accessories, it probably would have exploded on my face. This was actually my second attempt. The first time I did the bonus round, the full 3 minutes, my camera actually cut out. So for you guys, I did 6 minutes of this exercise. Yeah, that was me saying round 2. Round 2. Fight! So the first move will be high knees at a slow 5 count. I'll wait till I start here. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop. And then burpee. Land in a low squat. And this is kind of taken from capoeira. And then as soon as you come back up, it's kind of like a jump tuck, but your feet are a little wider apart, and you're bringing your elbows down to your knees. So you're doing like a jumping crunch. So 5 high knees, jump back into plank, push up, jump up, lower back into crab position or tabletop, and then back up again into a jump tuck or a jumping crunch, whichever. Just continue this combination for the full 3 minutes. Thank you again for joining me, and check back soon for upcoming workouts. Watch subscribers run through that open door, wave their arms and scream no more.